Good evening, guys, and happy Friday to all of your sunshiny faces. So guys, today was my sort of day off, I guess. No cleaning or anything that I needed to get done other than like I just did the dishes and laundry this morning. I got it done so quick though and fast this morning because I've been staying on top of it. It literally, by the time the oven had finished preheating for me to make my breakfast, I was already finished with both of those things this morning because I just needed to load up a couple things in the dishwasher, and I just gathered up all of the dirty laundry from all the baskets, and like I didn't even have enough to run anything yet because there haven't, like, I've been staying on top of it so much this entire week, which is really awesome. So and like the dishes too, so again I didn't even have to like do any of that. So like it took like maybe 5-10 minutes in the morning for the oven to preheat, and by the time it was done I was already finished. I was like, what am I gonna do with the 20 minutes it takes for my hash browns to cook in the oven? So yeah, like I said, I was done real early with that, but I woke up sort of late. And then I edited both vlogs. I had one that was really long, it was like half an hour, and then the other one was like only 10 minutes. So in total, only took me about 40 minutes today, like in total to edit, but it was probably like with all of the, you know, actual editing probably took me closer to an hour, I guess, in total. But I was watching the Cubs game for most of that while I was editing, and then also I finished doing my Jewel grocery list. So I'm gonna go to Jewel and Aldi tomorrow. I wanted to sort of go to Walgreens. I saw that they had some stuff going on, but I just didn't get to it early enough, and I didn't have quite enough time. So on top of that too, I felt like it was a little bit more difficult this week. Like it took me longer to clean everything this week just because like I haven't, like I cleaned over, you know, like this weekend for when we were gonna have company, but like I also focused on stuff that like I didn't really focus on over the weekend and I haven't done for a while. So like cleaning inside of the oven, cleaning the inside of the microwave, you know, like certain things that like, you know, isn't just like, oh, I just cleaned off the counter or I just cleaned the floor or something like that, like easier, I feel like stuff. It was stuff that was like a little more elbow grease. I felt like it took a lot of time this week, and like was on average took me about 2 hours each day between the bathroom on Tuesday, the kitchen on Wednesday, and the living room on Thursday. And so that's why, like I said, it ended up taking me a little bit longer each of those days than, again, like it normally probably would, because again, normally it's like between an hour to 2 hours, but sometimes, but like I know when I cleaned, I think it was the kitchen, or no, yeah, maybe the kitchen, I thought it was like almost 3 hours, and the living room I thought was also close to 3 hours too that took me to clean. So, and I didn't like stop and like took a break and then went back to it. Like I stayed and cleaned it pretty much the whole time. The bathroom honestly is probably one of the fastest things for me to do. It's one of the things that just like I don't like doing. Like I'd actually rather clean the kitchen or the living room, because I don't know, that to me is just, maybe not the living room, I don't like having to move the furniture. The kitchen, I like cleaning the kitchen probably the most, but the bathroom is just like, it's so like, I don't know, I don't have to think about it. I'm just like, okay, sink, toilet, shower. Like those are just the 3 things I have to focus on, and doing dusting and then do the floor. Like I don't have to think about anything else. With like the kitchen and the living room, like I have to be like, oh yeah, I have to clean, I have to move this chair, I have to clean behind it, I have to put it back. Oh wait, I can't get back here if that's put back, so I have to move it again and move out the other chair so I can get behind there with a vacuum cleaner. Like that's what took me forever, it felt like yesterday. And then like cleaning in the kitchen, I'm like, okay, I'll start at this end, you know, and work sort of my way around in like a circle or whatever. And so I'm like, okay, I'll start with like the walls and, you know, sort of like the, you know, the range, and then do, you know, the oven and the stove and clean all of that. Okay, then I'll move on to the counters, and then, but like there's too much like up and down having to do, like, oh, I have to dust first, so I go around and dust the whole thing. Then it's like, now I move to the next part. Okay, go and do like the cabinets or whatever, like the upper cabinets, like, and do like the hood. And then, okay, now move to like the countertop area, you know, sort of, and like, I don't know, it just is like me constantly going in circles. So I don't mind actually doing that much I just, like I said, I don't know why I don't like the bathroom, cleaning the bathroom. It's like cleaning the shower is like a stinking pain. I hate cleaning the shower. Having to get in there and like scrub it and everything like that, and then I just feel so dirty afterwards because of our hard water, and so it has to be cleaned every single week because of like everybody takes a shower, you know, a couple times a week at least. You know, like I take one pretty much every day. My dad and Matthew take one pretty much every day. Jack normally takes one every day. My mom can normally take one every couple days. And again too, like Jack, if he's had football, will normally take one every day, but like on the weekends he might only take one like if he mowed the lawn, like, you know, if it was like Sunday, Saturday or whatever. He might just like, oh, he mowed the lawn on Sunday, then he takes a shower on Sunday, but maybe didn't on Saturday or whatever. So yeah, guys, it has to be cleaned a lot, and that is one of the things that's like, I don't like going, you know, am in the shower on my hands and knees like scrubbing the whole bathtub and everything like that, and it's just gross being in there like in the shower too, and so it's just a pain to like clean in there. So anyways, though, yeah, guys, I also, like I said, I did my editing, I did all that, but then today too, I was like, I just want to spend some time for like sort of me, and I didn't really get that much today. Like, I realized by the time I'd finished editing, again, I finished my stuff, my sort of chores super early this morning. I didn't really feel like I had a lot of time to actually do the stuff that I wanted to get done for today, or, you know, just spend some time like doing, again, like self-care things, just stuff that I find enjoyable. And I was like, I didn't get to that. And on top of that too, I was like, I didn't get to cleaning my bedroom, which was something that I wanted to focus on, like at least like one area, like clean off the top of my printer, like maybe was one of the things I wanted to get to. Didn't get to that, which maybe takes me like 5-10 minutes, but it's like, I just, like, you know, I didn't even do anything that I wanted to today either. So I was like, where did most of my time go? Like, I spent a good chunk of the day watching the Cubs game, and so like I was sitting here watching it, like editing, and then like watching it for a while, and then like, you know, did my grocery list and was like still watching it, but then like, you know, would stop maybe doing my grocery list and like pay attention more to the game or whatever. But yeah, like I said, I didn't, you know, I spent like maybe an hour like after dinner, which was, it was 7 o'clock, 7:30 I think. I finally actually sat down and was like, okay, my mom and dad and Jack wanted to watch, because of the fight tomorrow, they wanted to watch like the Conor McGregor documentary. I don't know, I think we watched it on Amazon. And so I was like, okay, you know, like I guess I'll watch that with you guys. And so I did that. So yeah, guys, sorry, I forgot where I was going with that. We are having a problem with our cable right now. Our main cable in the living room is working for some weird reason. We just recently got a new like box sent to us, like receiver, only for the living room, and now it's been plugged in for like several days now, and for some weird reason now the one in both mine and my parents' room is not working, which are the old ones that didn't get replaced. And so and it says something like, oh, this doesn't match with your account or your client service or something. I don't know, something really weird. My dad's on the phone with them, and he just walked in here, unplugged it, and then walked back out. So I think they're trying to fix something, but it's 11 o'clock and I want to take a shower and go to bed, and I'm like, hopefully you don't need me for something in here. But yeah, guys, so like I was saying, I didn't even get much me time today. And then tomorrow it's supposed to rain like over this weekend, pretty high percentage chance of rain too. So we're not going to be able to do any projects outside. So I was like, I don't really know. I have my list of all of our inside projects that we can get to, but my dad was talking about like he wants to finish making the noodle board for the stove. Should be a huge help for cleaning because it will keep stuff off of the stove, like, you know, from like things dropping on there and having to like, you know, or spilling or whatever, and having to like constantly be cleaning it. So that would help me in time saving once we can get that finished up. But he was gonna work on that maybe out in the garage for a little while, but I was like, I don't know, like some of this stuff is more of like a one-person sort of job. Like I might be able to help a little bit, but like we don't have 2 nail guns, like I can't do it with him. And so like I said, some of this stuff is like, you know, he was saying that, and like there was a couple other things too that he's like, oh, maybe we can work on the stairs or something like that, which isn't a bad, like I could help with that. But like I said, there's like, we only have 1 sander. Also we have a big sander and we have a mouse sander, but we have to scrape the paint off first with like a, I don't know, multi-tool sort of like not a spacular, but I think it's called like a multi-tool or something like that. And a lot of times it's the same thing we use to strip the what's it called, the caulk in the bathtub, which we have to redo because it didn't dry well enough when we put it on last weekend, or not last week, the weekend before that. So we have to redo that also, guys. It could be another thing we do this weekend. We'll see what we wind up getting to, but there's a couple little spots where it didn't dry, and so the caulk is coming off already. And so I think that was the problem, was that people started showering too early, but I've got to go and take a shower anyway. So I will see you guys all in tomorrow's vlog. I'll have a haul for you guys in tomorrow's vlog. But if you guys did enjoy today's, make sure you guys give a big old thumbs up. If you guys are new, we'd love if you'd subscribe, and I'll see all of your sunshiny faces tomorrow. So bye, guys.